Imagine a philosophy so radical it told emperors to step down, so peaceful it sparked wars. This is Daoism, not just a spiritual path, but China's ancient cry for freedom. Welcome to The Oriental Orator, where we explore how quiet wisdom shook empires. In the 6th century BCE, as Confucius preached order and hierarchy, a mysterious figure named Laozi penned the Daoism. Its message: reject artificial rules, embrace the natural flow. This was rebellion in its purest form. Laozi's concept of wu wei, or non-action, wasn't about laziness. It meant acting in harmony with the Tao, not against it. For rulers, this was a threat. Stop controlling, let people be free. Then came Zhuangzi, the anarchist philosopher. He dreamed of being a butterfly, questioning reality itself. His stories mocked power, urging people to live spontaneously beyond society's cages. Daoism spread among peasants and outcasts. While Confucianism served the elite, Daoism whispered, "You don't need palaces to be wise. Nature is your temple, simplicity your wealth." By the Han Dynasty, Daoism turned militant. The Yellow Turban Rebellion, led by Daoist healers, erupted in 184 CE. Millions rose, shouting, "The blue sky is dead, the yellow sky will rise." This wasn't just a peasant revolt. It was a theological war. The rebels believed in a new Daoist paradise, free from corrupt Han rule. They nearly toppled the empire. Another uprising, the 5 Pecks of Rice movement, created a Daoist state in Sichuan. For decades, they governed by Daoist principles, taxing rice instead of loyalty, defying central authority. Why did Daoism inspire such violence? Because its core message, return to nature, meant rejecting imperial control. Emperors saw it as heresy, rebels as salvation. Beyond rebellions, Daoism fueled quiet resistance. Hermits retreated to mountains, refusing to serve corrupt courts. Their withdrawal was a political statement: true power lies in freedom. Poets like Li Bai, infused with Daoist spirit, wrote of drinking wine under the moon, mocking officialdom. Their art became a sanctuary for dissent in Tang Dynasty China. Daoism also influenced martial arts. Practices like Tai Chi weren't just for health. They embodied Wu Wei, using an opponent's force against them, a metaphor for resisting stronger powers. In the Song Dynasty, Daoist thought blended with Buddhism and Confucianism, but its rebellious edge remained. Scholars used it to critique rigid norms, advocating for individual expression. The Ming and Qing dynasties saw Daoism suppressed, yet it survived in secret societies. Groups like the White Lotus drew on Daoist millenarianism to plot against Manchu rule. Fast forward to the 20th century, Daoism inspired Chinese anarchists who opposed both feudalism and communism. They saw in it a blueprint for stateless, harmonious communities. Even Mao Zedong, while suppressing religions, borrowed Daoist tactics. His guerrilla warfare echoed Wu Wei: adapt to the environment, strike when least expected. Today, Daoism's rebellious spirit lives on. In modern China, environmental activists cite ziran to protest pollution, and artists use its themes to challenge conformity. But is Daoism inherently rebellious? Some argue it's apolitical, focused on personal enlightenment. Yet history shows, whenever power becomes oppressive, Daoism answers with resistance. Consider the Daoist view of government. Governing a large state is like cooking a small fish. Don't overhandle it. This minimalism directly opposed China's bureaucratic traditions. Rebellion in Daoism isn't always violent. It's in the choice to live authentically, to value inner peace over external rewards. In a society obsessed with success, that's a quiet revolution. The Yellow Turban Rebellion failed militarily, but its legacy endured. It showed that ideas could mobilize masses, that spirituality could become a weapon against tyranny. Daoist monasteries often became hubs of dissent. Sheltering fugitives, preserving forbidden texts, they kept the flame of rebellion alive through centuries of persecution. Zhuangzi's parable of the useless tree sums it up. What society discards, Daoism cherishes. By embracing the useless, you escape exploitation, a radical economics of freedom. In women's history, Daoism offered rare spaces for female leadership. Priestesses like Wei Huakun wielded influence, challenging patriarchal norms in imperial China. Daoism's rebellion extends to art. Landscape paintings weren't just pretty scenes, they depicted worlds where humans are small, nature vast, a critique of anthropocentric power. During the Cultural Revolution, Daoism was attacked as feudal superstition. Yet practitioners hid scriptures in walls, a silent act of defiance that preserved the tradition. Today, Daoism is officially recognized in China, but its rebellious core is tamed. State-sanctioned temples promote harmony, yet the underground spirit of resistance persists. What can we learn from Daoism's history of rebellion? That true power isn't about control, but flow. That sometimes, the quietest voice shouts the loudest against injustice. Daoism teaches us to question every authority, even its own. In its adaptability lies its strength, a philosophy that can be peaceful or militant, personal or political, as needed. As we face modern tyrannies, corporate, political, social, Daoism offers a timeless toolkit. Wu Wei says, "Don't fight force with force, bend like bamboo and spring back." So is Daoism the philosophy of rebellion. From Laozi to Li Bai, from yellow turbans to today's dissidents, its story is one of relentless challenge to the status quo. It reminds us, to be natural is to be free. This has been The Oriental Orator. If you enjoyed this journey into Daoist rebellion, subscribe for more deep dives into Chinese history. Share your thoughts in the comments. How does Daoism inspire you to resist?